Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be testing the simple CPR strategy provided by the Madras trader. I used his simple CPR strategy for 1 day and it turned out to be very profitable. So let's take a deeper dive and look at what the actual results are, the numbers, and the actual strategy and the stocks. This is the Indian newbie trader. Let's test out the simple CPR strategy by the Madras trader. So as you can see here, I'm starting with 1 lakh of capital. So since about there will be 5 or 6 trades, I plan to spend about like 20,000 around per stock. So we will start with trying out this simple SPR strategy, CPR strategy, central pivot range, by the Madras trader. So he has provided a link, a chart link, where he has coded the details of the algorithm so that we can screen through all the stocks. If I run the screen at 9:30, so if I run the screen at 9:30, it looks like there are 7 companies which he has provided the signal. I have loaded the simple CPR in TradingView, so we will look at each of these. HCL, HCL Tech, he's suggesting that we sell here. In the examples that he had given, things were much more straightforward. So HCL Tech, we may have to sell here 504, and okay, let me just add all of these things in my, as you can see here, my watch list is empty. HCL Tech. So what I will do is 504 I will sell. This is, I will sell, let's say 10,000. So about 20 stocks, I will sell about 25 stocks at I used the stop loss um, I used the stop loss to sell this because if I sell this at a lower price now, it will just go it will just get triggered. So my trigger price is 504 and my actual price that I want to sell is 504.5. Let's just say that. Let me just confirm if that is the call that he's trying to make. This I have to sell below 505, so I sell at 504. That is my trigger price. I'm gonna put my trigger price as 503.5 because you can see here, based on the previous ones, there is at least, I want to give about like a small buffer. So what I will do is I will set the trigger price at 503.5 and I will sell at 504. Okay, okay, price is 504. I will just sell it. Okay, you can see here the orders that I have one trigger pending at 504. Whenever it hits 504, it will sell 25. The second stock is SBI, State Bank of India. I should have SBI somewhere here. Yes. So it is gapping down really badly. So he suggested that we sell at 163, but it is already gapped down, so I don't know what to do with this signal. So I am not going to, maybe if it comes up I will again sell it. So 164 I am going to sell. I'm going to put in an order. SPIN, sell at 64. I will sell about 100 because this is 164. 16,000 worth of stocks. So after these two stocks, I think I will just fast forward the rest of the stocks just for viewing. So the next one is power grid. It looks like the power grid, it has moved quite down, but you have to remember that a lot of these patterns are because of a very bearish market. The Nifty also dropped that day, so the market is also on a downward pattern, which is also why a lot of these stocks show a downward pattern. We are shorting a lot of these stocks. Of course, we also have to consider that if we had just bought Nifty, then would we have made the same gains? I think probably we might make the same amount, but which is one good thing about the scanner, it still picks up things that follow the market trend. Of course, it thought that HCL was moving up, but then again, we only care about the support and resistance. As long as the stock is able to break the support, we will short it. If it breaks resistance, we will go long on it. We will buy those stocks. So either way, now we are looking at Container Corporation. So both of them have triggered now, and we will set the stop losses and the target profit by two different trades. So after container is now placed, we will move on to our Ambuja cement. Again, Ambuja cement is also going down. So there is something that we have to understand, that as long as it looks like the market is in the same trend as the scanners are providing, then this is a good strategy. So what we might do is, what we could do in the future is probably invest a little bit more, take a bit of a bigger risk, so that we'll get much higher returns. But we also have to be careful that we know what we are doing in terms of follow the market, follow the downtrends, follow Nifty 50, etc. But for a newbie beginner, since anyway I'm only playing with 1 lakh of um, margin money, or the actual funds, so I don't want to take a risk until I see this strategy being profitable over the long term. Now we are looking at Wipro. Of course, we found out what the points to buy are. I always go for market stop loss, because it's easier, because of a newbie trader, I don't want to have a big gap down and then lose most of my small account. So yes, the stop loss in terms of stop loss market will give me a slightly lower yield, but because I'm a beginner trader, I don't know when it will gap down, so I don't want to take the risk. So it is up to you. If you think a limit order is not risky, then you can go for it as well. Now we are looking at Sun TV. The price, because based on the price, we are only buying 25 stocks. Most of these individual stocks, I am only risking about 20 to 25,000 rupees worth of money, because there are about 7 stocks, and my total funds available are about 1 lakh. So I don't want to blow all my account in one day, which is why. So as you see here, I have entered trades in SBI, Power Grid, Container, Ambuja, Wipro, and TV. I've done all of these things. The only thing that has not entered is SBI. I have not entered is SBI. Let's take a look at SBI one last time. It has gone down a lot. I think it must have moved so far from the signal that I don't want to risk. I don't think you should also risk. I'm going to cancel SBI. So far, we have 2, 3, 4. We have 5 positions: Ambuja, Concord, Sun TV, Wipro. I haven't added any details for Wipro, so I will just add those. So my for Wipro 181.5 is my price. So I multiply by 1.01, which is 1%. That will be 183.3 will be my stop loss. 3 stop loss, and my target price will be 181.5 divided by 1.05, 1.5% target. So it will be 178.8. 178.8. So now that I've checked everything, things are trading. If you see here, my total capital that I've invested 7.24. Okay. 70, 0. My total my total capital I've invested is 3.5 lakhs for this total thing. Of course, I only have I only have 1 lakh, so I have, of course, Zerodha has given me margins. Let's see how it is at the when each of these triggers, and at the end of the day we will compare notes and then see where we are. Let's look at the end of the day positions. Actually, it's only 12. It is only 12 o'clock now. 12:30. Actually, 1 o'clock. So we see that all 5 positions, Ambuja Cements, Concor, Power Grid, Scientific, Wipro, have been closed. Out of that, 4 gave us profits, and Wipro gave us a loss, which is common. This is essentially 80% success rate. So our total profits for today are 818 rupees. As you can see here, our capital was 1 lakh. The brokerage charges about 100 rupees. So our net profit is 710 rupees, which is 0.71%. This strategy performed really well today. And this, if you scale this up to a capital of 10 lakhs, then our daily return will be about 7,000. But the question is, the strategy did well today, but will it do well for a longer period of time? So that was it, guys. So that was me testing the Madras trader strategy for one whole day with real money, with real time stocks, and it gave us a profit of about like 0.8% before brokerage, which is a very good return of investment. But any strategy is good enough only if it can work for a consistent amount of time. So let me know if you need me to test the strategy for a whole week, and then I can post a video of that based on your comments. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and happy trading, everyone.